The narrow cobblestone path winds through the dense, ancient forest, each step echoing with the faint whispers of long-forgotten secrets. Above, ethereal moonlight filters through the canopy, casting dancing shadows on the ground, while the sweet scent of blooming night flowers mixes with a lingering sense of foreboding. As you round a bend, you stumble upon a decrepit, ivy-covered archway, the remnants of a grandeur long past, with an intricately carved stone door partially ajar, inviting you to discover what lies within. Near the entrance, a hooded figure with a sly grin watches, their emerald eyes glinting under the cloak's shadow, their presence both an enigma and a challenge.
I stride confidently towards the hooded figure, letting my fingers dance with tiny flames, and say, "What's your game, stranger?"
I position myself between Pyra and the hooded figure, eyeing them suspiciously and growl. "State your business, or I'll ensure you regret it."
I slip into the shadows, blending with the darkness, and quietly shuffle around behind the hooded figure, lifting a small throwing knife. "How about a little test of your reflexes, friend?" I whisper with a mischievous grin.
I raise my staff and let a ghostly pale light emanate from its tip, whispering, "No need for haste, for death herself walks with us. Reveal your purpose, lest we quicken its embrace."
The hooded figure chuckles, their sly grin widening. "Oh, I am but a guide and a guardian," they say, their voice a melodic yet sinister whisper. With a sudden flick of their wrist, they send a flurry of enchanted cards flying through the air towards each of you, their sharp edges glinting in the moonlight. "Let's see if your minds are as sharp as your weapons," they taunt, as the cards whirl through the darkness, each one seeking its target with deadly precision.
I ignite a wall of flame in front of me, the heat warping the air, and shout, "Let's turn up the heat and see if those cards can handle fire."
I raise my shield high, standing firm and roar. "I'll take a stand! Let these cards break upon dwarven steel!"
I tumble to the side, keeping low to the ground, and throw my knife into the mechanism of the stone door to jam it, grinning, "Let's see if you can play your cards while trapped."
I weave a protective spell of Shield of Faith around the party, a shimmering barrier appearing, and intone with a twisted smile, "May the cards of fate find no purchase through the Shield of Kelemvor's favor."
The enchanted cards scatter towards their targets but are met with fierce resistance. Pyra's wall of flame incinerates the cards in a burst of fiery embers. Thoradin's shield stands like an immovable fortress, causing the cards to shatter upon impact. Wisp's knife pierces the door's mechanism, causing it to groan and shut firmly, trapping the hooded figure outside. As Seraph's shimmering barrier envelops the party, the remaining cards dissolve into harmless sparkles, their threat neutralized. The hooded figure, now visibly impressed but unfazed, lowers their hood, revealing a striking, otherworldly visage, and softly declares, "You are worthy challengers. The true trial lies beyond this door. Proceed if you dare."
I step closer, eyes blazing, as I trail a wall of floating embers behind me and say, "We laugh in the face of trials. Lead on and let the flames reveal the truth."
I slam my axe into the ground, creating a resonant echo and bellow, "Enough games! If there be trials ahead, we best be prepared. I'll take point. No surprises will slip past me."
I slip up to the freshly sealed door, pressing my ear against it and murmur just loud enough for the group to hear, "Don't worry, I've got a knack for springing these traps open again, on our terms."
I raise my hand, invoking the eerie light of death's blessing, and say, "We've not yet glimpsed the true depths of this test, but let Kelemvor's will guide our steps through the shadows."
The striking figure's eyes shimmer with an unnatural glow as they step aside, revealing an ancient, dust-strewn corridor beyond the stone door. Each wall is adorned with faded murals depicting ethereal beings engaged in complex arcane rituals, their eyes seemingly following your every move. A haunting melody drifts through the air, a mixture of chanted words and ghostly instruments as the atmosphere thickens with anticipation. Beyond is the Hall of Echoes, the figure intones, their voice echoing with a timeless resonance. Where your minds will be laid bare and your deepest fears tested, proceed only if you are prepared to face the unrelenting truth.
I summon a small flame to my fingertip, using its light to guide the way forward, and proclaim with a fierce grin, "We face our fears head on. Let's illuminate the shadows and unearth the truth that lie within.
I raise my shield high, stepping cautiously into the corridor, and growl. Stay close and keep your eyes peeled. I'm not letting any nasty surprises get the drop on us.
I carefully sneak ahead, sticking to the shadows and inspect the murals for any hidden clues or traps, whispering over my shoulder, "Let's see what secrets these old walls are keeping from us."
I lower my staff, casting detect magic to perceive any hidden enchantments, and whisper. In this hall of echoes, may Kelemvor's gaze expose the secrets that haunt these ancient walls.
As you advance into the corridor, the atmosphere grows thick with an almost tangible tension. The flickering flame at Pyra's fingertip illuminates the murals, revealing shifting images that seem to whisper ancient incantations. Suddenly, the floor beneath you shudders, and the walls ripple as if they are alive, sending tendrils of dark energy slithering towards the party, their ethereal forms looping and swirling like serpents ready to strike. "Beware," warns the figure from the entrance, their voice echoing through the hall. "For the Hall of Echoes will test your resolve and cunning. Can you decipher the whispers before they encompass your mind completely?"
I extend my flaming hand towards the dark tendrils, sending a burst of intense fire to cut through them, and declare, "Let's purge these shadows with fire and reveal the path ahead."
I plant my feet firmly, raising my shield overhead to guard against the tendrils, and bellow, "Stay behind me! We'll push through these shadows with sheer might and will!"
I dart forward, eyes scanning the shifting murals for patterns, and quickly press a series of glyphs I recognize, muttering, "Secrets are meant to be uncovered, not hidden."
I raise my staff high, invoking the radiance of the dawn to banish the tendrils, and murmur, "May the light of Kelemvor reveal the truth and scatter the shadows that seek to cloud our minds."